my name is Miranda and today I am here to do my monthly wrap-up for the month of April, and this month I managed to read 7 books, which was quite a good number, and now I am here to share them with all of you. First up this month I read The Glittering Court by Rochelle Mead, and I absolutely loved this book. I know people have been kind of split down the middle, where they're like, they absolutely hate it or they absolutely love it, and I am in the camp that absolutely loves it. The Glittering Court tells the story of this countess kind of lady who is forced into an arranged marriage that she doesn't like. To escape that, she runs off and joins the Glittering Court. And the Glittering Court is like this etiquette and training class where they teach you to be a proper lady, so then you can go and be married off to a rich man in this new colony of the setting that this book takes place in. And our main character, like I said, she sneaks away, she joins this court, and she already has all the tools of a proper lady, obviously, because she is a proper lady, so it's all about her fitting in. And really, I just love this book because it's such girl power and such like independence. The main character has this great friendship with 2 other girls that she meets at the Glittering Court. There's also a really cute romance, and I really enjoyed it. I know it's not for everyone, but I gotta say I loved it just because how strong all the female characters are. I mean, all the characters are strong, even the guy, but the female characters take no crap from anyone, especially the main character, Adelaide, and I absolutely loved it. 5 out of 5 stars for me, and I cannot wait for the sequel, which is supposed to come out sometime next year. After that, I finally got around to reading Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. Wow, that is tough for me to say. And as you may notice, this is not Miss Peregrine's. This is Hollow City, which is the sequel, which I had to return Miss Peregrine, so I don't have it right now, but I didn't just want to hold up empty space because I absolutely loved Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I mean, I don't know why I haven't gotten around to reading it, but now that I saw the trailer recently, I was like, Miranda, it's finally time, you gotta do it. And it was just as good as everyone had been telling me it was, and I was so pleased. I really don't read too much YA from the boys' like full point of view, so it was cool getting Jacob's point of view. And Jacob, if you haven't heard of Miss Peregrine, is a boy who grows up with his grandfather telling him all these intricate and amazing and fascinating stories of this orphanage that he lived at when he was a boy, full of people who had peculiar abilities. Some were invisible, some had a weird mouth fascination with bees, and it was all led by Miss Peregrine. And when Jacob suffers a tragedy early on in the book, he decides to go and explore this island that his grandfather has told him of, and he finds more than he ever could have imagined, and I just loved it. I'm so excited for the movie now. I gave that book 5 out of 5 stars. Can't wait to start the sequel, and I highly recommend it because literally everything that everyone was saying about how great it was so true. I absolutely loved it, and I'm just even more excited for the movie than I already was. Yay! After that, I read The Winner's Kiss by Marie Rukowski is what I'm gonna go with, and this is the final book in the Winner's Curse trilogy, and I was so anticipating this book because everyone had been saying great things about it. Like, this book is gonna stick with you, you're gonna be emotional. Like, I was putting off reading this book because like I had tests and schoolwork to do, and I was like, I just don't have time for a book hangover right now. So when I finally did pick it up, I was disappointed. I think I'm like the one person in the world that I have met so far who did not love this book. Like, it wasn't bad, I just expected so much more, and some of the plot points for me were like just like done for the sake of making drama, and I hate when that happens. Like, if you can make something happen and make it actually like feel necessary to the story, I have no problem. But when you, let's say, do something because you just want to keep 2 characters apart for longer and not have them be together and make out for the whole book, I have a problem with it. So this book sadly was not as good as I was expecting it to be. Kestrel was still a badass, and Aaron and Kestrel were amazing together, and the way it's written is still beautiful. Marie really has a great way with words and with describing things. It's just that things I wanted to happen in this book didn't really happen, and things that I didn't want to happen in this book happened. So because of that, I gave this book 3 out of 5 stars, and for me it was kind of disappointing just because I was expecting it to be so good. And then lastly this month I did a little reread along for the Raven Boys series, since The Raven King came out in April, and I actually haven't read The Raven King yet, so Raven Boys and Blue Lily Lily Blue were rereads for me. This is my first time reading the Dream Thieves, however, because I had skipped straight from Raven Boys to Blue Lily Lily Blue, and honestly I don't regret doing that because now reading Dream Thieves, it wasn't my favorite. Like, out of the series, I think Dream Things for me lagged the most. For me, Raven Boys was still fantastic. Like, I was smiling because it's been so many years. Like, it's been 3 or 4 years since I've read this book, honestly, so I was smiling and remembering parts. Definitely gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Blue Lily, Lily Blue was just as amazing as I remember reading it 2 years ago, I think, 2014, and I gave that 5 out of 5 stars. Dream Thieves for me just lagged a little, and I didn't really like the antagonist with Kavinsky and Mr. Grey, so I give that one 4 out of 5 stars, and I am so excited for the Raven Kings, even though I may have accidentally, aka intentionally, spoiled myself by going through the Tumblr tag. Oops. Alright, so I'm trying to do this. Okay. So here we have it. These are all the books I read for the month of April. Please feel free to comment down below any books you read, if you read any of these books, or just any books in general you have recommendations for next month, aka this month because I'm posting it in May already. And also, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel down below to be told when I make all sorts of new videos. I don't know like why I'm penning these. I need to stop. And thank you guys all so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye! Oh, I'm getting decapitated.